Andarine, S4. Athletes, bodybuilders, and sports stars understand the essence of having a strong muscle and displaying lasting performance. Unknown to many, sports stars put a lot into staying healthy and keeping their body in the right shape. Not only do they engage in routine exercise, but some have also discovered ways to increase their stamina and strength, gain stronger and leaner muscle, and enhance their all-around performance by simply taking drugs. These drugs are referred to as selective androgen receptor modulator, SARM. A good example of such drugs is Andarine. What is Andarine? Just as we established earlier, Andarine belongs to a group of drugs called SARMs. Originally, Andarine was formulated to treat health conditions like muscle wasting, benign prostatic hypertrophy, and osteoporosis. Although human clinical assessment is still ongoing, the drug is known for its success in increasing muscle mass, bone density, and strength in animals during clinical trials. Andarine, which also goes by the abbreviation S4, works by binding the androgen receptors in the body. The process of fusion is, however, regulated so that unwanted side effects will be minimized. How does it work? Just like all other SARM drugs, Andarine works by fusing to the receptors. This operation is similar to how steroids operate. The only difference is that it excludes the side effects and disadvantages that are associated with using steroids. Andarine is formulated to specifically zone in on strength, performance, and muscle building. The activation of Andarine in the body is selective. This means that it selects the tissue that it wants to work with and improve the tissue considerably while ensuring that the other parts of the body are not injured. Is it legal? Legality in sport. The use of Andarine is highly frowned upon in any competitive sport. The use of Andarine by a professional sports star is illegal and could attract either fines, suspension, or jail time. This is because it grants users an unfair advantage over their fellow sports stars. In 2008, the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, added Andarine to its list of prohibited drugs. Since then, athletes have been discouraged from using the drug. Legality in diet. It is illegal to use Andarine to formulate any diet supplement. The FDA and other such bodies are yet to certify the drug as okay for human consumption. It is therefore illegal to present it as a supplement. Legality in medical research. It is legal to use Andarine for medical research purposes. This seal of legality is, however, lifted if the drug is capsulated or presented in a liquid form for human consumption. Uses. Andarine is mostly used for cutting, bulking, and recomposing. Cutting using Andarine increases fat oxidation in the body, and it reduces lipoprotein, lipase, in the body. Andarine ensures that the body does not lose its muscle mass during a caloric deficit. Cutting cycle takes about 12 weeks. Bulking. Just as the name implies, bulking means strength without needless inflation and water retention. The bulking effect of Andarine is not always too exceptional, but it ensures that the body does not lose any of the strength it gathered throughout the cycle. Recomping. This is the process of stripping the body of fat and increasing muscle mass at the same time. Andarine promotes lean body mass and increases body functionality. Benefits. Increase in muscle mass. This was the original intent and purpose for Andarine, to prevent muscle wasting. Animal clinical trials have revealed that Andarine is capable of improving the strength and muscle of animals. Andarine makes the muscles harder and often leaves the user with a beautiful and ripped body. Bone strengthening. The use of Andarine improves bone strength, bone density, and significantly reduces the likelihood of fractures. Fat loss. Andarine stimulates the body to utilize all of its fat storage. Dosage. Among all the SARM, Andarine has one of the shortest half-life, about 3 hours. It is recommended to use between 25 milligrams to 50 milligrams daily to minimize the side effects. Usage should not exceed 12 to 16 weeks, and it is advisable to split dosage into 3 for a better result. It is recommended that users do not go below 6 weeks and not exceed 16 weeks. The body stops responding to the drug after 16 weeks. Using the drug after then would be considered as wastage. If the drug is discontinued after less than 6 weeks, you will not get the desired result. You should use the drug 5 times in a week and then leave a gap of 2 days between dosage to limit side effects. Side effects. Regular use of Andarine will always attract side effects. The good news is none of the side effects are permanent. It is also important to note that the use of Andarine follows after the law of diminishing returns. This means that after some time of consistent use, it becomes less effective because your body has developed a tolerance to it. Andarine is heavily linked to depression and vision changes. This is a major side effect of Andarine. Andarine attaches itself to the receptors in the eyes, and this causes vision changes and difficulty in distinguishing colors. The eyes also find it difficult to adjust to sunlight. Disclaimer: Andarine does not in any way affect the female sex hormone. This can only occur if you mix your Andarine with pro-hormones. Andarine does not affect the male sexual hormones, except it is laced with clenbuterol or other such substance. Andarine is neither a stimulant nor a supplement. Taking Andarine doesn't excuse you from taking care of your body. It is essential to keep a proper diet and maintain an exercise routine during the cycle. Andarine tends to be suppressive at the end of the cycle. Conclusion: if you really desire the effects of SARMs, then Andarine is one of the best you will find out there. If not, steer clear of it. Many sellers claim they sell Andarine. However, experience has shown that it is not always the same. Stay safe and buy safely.